We want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta
We want
understand,
all the
Wack.
smoke.
We go off the content.
Three, two, one. Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we keep it real. No capping. I'm your host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 ENT showroom, hosted by Big Wack100. The Beehive room. Love and R&B room, hosted by the Queen of the 100 side, R&B. No room for the weak. No mercy room. Spin the block room. 100 ENT Jailbreak Squad room. 100 ENT South room. Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya room. Dangerous Minds room, hosted by Beast. Good Burger, hosted by Pitbull. Sleepless in LA, and many more. If you want to get closer or you want to be a part of the show, go to Clubhouse, follow one of these rooms, or you look for a room titled with Wack100. These particular videos all made possible by the one and only Wack100. Get ready to vibe with me as we explore the hardest topics that need some real recognition in the streets. Let's jump right into it and show some love to this channel by hitting the like and or subscribe button. So, without further ado, hold it down. One mic on Wack.
I gotta take shots and shit.
Yo, Wack.
Like
Because my
18 to
fucking
12
immune
of them
system,
shits, right?
I gotta take shots and shit and all this shit. I'm not African. Let's get this shit right now. I don't look African. My immune system not African. I am of African descent. I will not fight that. But I'm American, so you gotta remember, my roots are gonna start down there on one of them plantations somewhere. It's gonna migrate west to one of these Native American tribes. You know what I'm saying? I want to believe Choctaw, and then it's going to end up west over here in
Hey,
California.
Wack, I got a question.
Yo, Wack.
Cause
Yo,
like
Wack.
this,
This is Bill.
this is a quick question.
What
Is
up?
like when I travel to Israel, I ain't have to take no shots. Is Africa the only place you got to take shots to go to?
That's the only place I got to take
That's
shots.
how fucked up Africa is. That's all I
No,
want
it
to know.
ain't fucked up. It's
Come on, man.
their immune system and the insects and the shit and the water and the conditioning and shit over there.
Yeah, that's my
Our
point, Wack.
our
Yep.
system, yeah, our system is not like that. It's not built for that. They're born into that shit. So that's what it is. Like they're total different. Everything about them is totally different than us. Now we do have the similarities of, we think our nose is wide. We think our lips is real plump. You get over there, you find out really what that shit is. So I am of that descent, right? But I don't know any of the African foods, the African ritual, African. I don't know none of that shit. That wasn't. I'm of that descent, and I'm not mad for what they did because it took for what they did for it to be what it is today,
Yo,
right?
Wack, is fish
Yeah.
is black
Nigga,
a
next time you better
lifestyle?
let Wack finish.
No, black is just a terminology that was given to identify, you know, uh, identify us and separate us from what a
Kind of like a
Caucasian.
lifestyle, right?
No, it ain't. I mean, I wouldn't even say black's a lifestyle. Black was an identity that was assigned to us. Nigga, they start
But
putting that on paperwork, and that's what niggas. You look at it. You white, Asian. It was a classification: Hispanic, Latin, Asian, white, and black. So what the
it's a
fuck you
bunch
gonna
of
check?
different,
They
a bunch of
classified us as that. You know what I'm saying? Now
right.
I could go on that motherfucker because I know I got 18 to 22 percentile of Native American in me, and I can go check that shit. I can go register right now and go down there and go get all the free medical. I can go get all that shit. Have my family do it. They go take the blood and see how much percentage of everybody in my family coming out back between like 18 and 22, 23%. And they get free medical, they get all that shit, right? I can check Native American the fuck I want,
Right.
right? But that's a classification. That's how they categorize us as black. If you take the color black, that that they identify as black. You put it against your skin. I have seen some of my Somali brothers and African brothers that is that tone, but it's very rare that you see somebody that's from America like that skin tone.
but it's a bunch of different variables
It's a
to
bro,
say
bro. A white. What does a white do? Most people you ask white, they gonna tell you they Irish, German. They
Yeah,
got four,
hey,
five
exactly,
they
different
gonna say
things in them.
Italian,
exactly.
Yeah, they
Russian.
got four,
They gonna
five
say
different
all that
things
shit.
in them.
Yeah,
So that's just like
Catfish.
how they categorizing us to identify us when it comes to certain things. It's really like what you look like.
That's the
You know
point
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
trying to make.
Yeah, it's like so. But this shit over here is America is. I mean, it's the people's
it's
country
a
that's born on
melting
this
pot.
soil.
Yeah, it's a.
It's no
Oh, you talk
one
about that? Yeah, yeah.
nationalities. Uh, it's not. It's people can't just claim that
It's
like
a
how you can say Asia, just Asian people and Russia, Russian people. America is a melting pot of who was born on this soil. You could have a mother and father that's from fucking Mexico who got over wherever they got over here, and their child was born right here. That's American child.
that's what I was trying to tell them.
That's American child. So
It's
it's
a
like
bunch of different
this is
variables to being black.
yeah, this is like fuck, it's America. What is that's why I tell people I try to do business the American way because that's where the resources are. Cap understand what I'm meaning. Like the minute I put myself in a box and say, hey, I'm just doing the black thing, I'm in a box at that point in time.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah,
our
that's
people
facts. No matter what your position is, you
percentage
got
of over here and unfortunately we don't support us.
facts. That's facts.
So nigga, no, nigga, I want to do it
Nah,
the I want an
yeah,
Americanized deal, the American way, put it up there with the American products and let it compete
It
in
wouldn't
America.
even make sense to market to only black because we only make up a certain percentage of the
That's what I
country.
just
yeah. You in
said.
a
So
lose
I just
yeah,
lose.
said that.
Listen, man. No matter what you believe in, your economics, you got to
all
go to everybody. I
I
market my
want to
shit
deal
to
with America.
everybody.
that's why I
My
don't
shit
I want
even
to
make
deal
marketed to
with
it
everybody.
about
I
America.
ship
sales. I
everywhere.
include it.
You know,
Listen. I
I
done
want to
ship
deal with
shit.
America everywhere but Houston. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to ship nothing to Houston.
damn, bro, what the fuck?
That nigga crazy. That nigga crazy. But nah, real shit though. He right, bro. The we
Yeah,
only
I
making
ship.
up
Listen, I
14%.
ship to
I hate
Australia.
when our people get on that crazy shit. I be like, yo, bro, I hope you understand, but I hear you serious, bro. But like, my nigga, that's just not smart.
It's like I like people that's pro black. Don't get me wrong,
I
Wack,
love it,
because I love that shit. I love us, but
Brock.
it's
I
like
see
we have
black
to be better.
empowerment totally different. I see black empowerment as educating our people in those pockets on everything.
For shit show.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm on everything. Teach them the good, the bad, and the ugly. Teach them what we have been through. Show them that. I said something the other day, pissed some niggas off. I said, yo, bro, I am glad. I am glad, and I don't know if it's somewhere in the Bible that kind of touches on this. Cap could tell me if it does. I'm thank God that if it happened that way, that them Africans did the deal they did. Because if they wouldn't, we wouldn't exist how we exist here. And maybe the higher power selected us as the ones that could go through that shit. Maybe they knew we can endure that shit and come out of that shit to what it is today. If they wouldn't have did what they did, and we wouldn't have came over here into this situation where they categorized us with the animals and beat us and raped our people and did all this shit. And I know it sounds harsh and fucked up, but some of the raping of our people led to some of the brilliant people that we know today that we identify as black. You know what I mean? Like, through that nigga doing that with her, that child end up doing this and became this. And the reason why we could do this is like everything, even though it may have started in a bad way, like everything about us to a certain degree turned out to something positive, a positive push of one of us kicking in the motherfucking door for what we consider to be our people. Wouldn't be no motherfucking this shit we look at and this shit we doing. We would all be whatever the fuck we turned out to be over there. And by the way it looks, respectfully, we see a lot of shit, even though the riches and the minerals and all that is over there. It's a lot of shit over there that ain't even got running water, man. It ain't right. So, the shit our people went through to give us position here. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, bro, salute. This is why I tell people, man, stop crying about talking about systematic racism. Nigga, they already went through that shit. You crying about some shit they went through so we can be in position to continue to change as they change it for us.
Moving forward.
Yeah, I ain't got time to be looking back, my nigga. Unless I hear a voice, hold up, where you at? Nigga, go right. Go right. 2 steps down, I'ma toss a rope. Come on. Well, hurry up now. Yo, that
Yeah.
nigga ain't there in 2 minutes. Fuck that nigga. He might be working with him. I ain't sacrificing 100 for one. It ain't gonna happen. Now, we see you putting forth the effort. We got you. We see you playing like you try to lure a nigga in. Nigga, you fooled. We out. I'm one
Yep.
hell of I'm a great leader. I lack very minimum emotions and feelings, my nigga. And most great leaders do. They'll tell you that in a minute.
Yeah, you
Nigga, you
can't
got to
have
be able to
no
step up.
emotions in that
No.
shit. Nope.
Oh, you got
Type shit.
to keep moving.
Yep.
That's a fact. Huh? Why would I be hungry? Why would I be hungry, woman? Nah, I just go on a smoothie. Um, yeah, so that's all that is. But I know it sounds crazy, but bro, imagine if, as we know it. I know people say the Moors and people was here, and I just fight that because I don't believe if we was already here in position, we'd have been weak enough for a nigga to put us in that position. I just don't believe that shit. I believe we was already been here in position, nigga. Ain't nothing finna come playing with us. But we over here don't know our name. You know what I'm saying? So it's how a lot of us know it to be the trade and over here and I mean here goes the thing about them. You know, we call them Native Americans. We don't know what to call them because this dumbass nigga Americo Vespucci or whoever this other mother is, Christopher Columbus, this son of a is lost and hitting land and get to thinking he in the West Indies see some people and call them Indians because this nigga don't know he done discovered some shit on an accident, but how the you gonna discover some shit that's already been discovered? See some whole other dumbass, stupid ass shit. So he didn't call the people Indians. This is why I refrain from calling them that because it's really an insult and disrespect that you calling them something that they not. I really don't know what their true name is because Indian come from this nigga that was lost. You know what I'm saying? This nigga lost like a mother.
I
I'm
think it's
looking
safe
for
to call
Florida
them
and hit
native.
New York. I'm looking for Florida and hit New York. I see the people. Oh, these is Floridians. Look at these mother New York bozo ass nigga. This nigga thought he was in the West Indies. Hit the land and said, "Oh shit, the Indians." Nigga, so that's why I call them Native Americans because
Yeah,
I
just
don't know.
natives.
Yeah, I don't know what they called themselves in whatever language they were speaking and communicating it prior to this bozo ass nigga then took a pen and some ink and wrote some shit back and there it became. I don't know. Maybe Cap know, maybe some
That's why
biblical.
people got disdain for white people though, and I get it because there's like a lot of the shit that they do, they do come in and
But
culturally
you can't
appropriate
though,
shit.
Brock. You can't have this, that. You know what I do from they ask me, Brock? I learn from them. I learned how they made that move because believe it or not, playing this game we play, at some point, you might have to make a savage move, and they the best
You
ones to
right.
teach you how to
Yeah,
fucking do it.
you gotta be able to do
I
both.
ain't
That
lying
learning
about
part
that.
is right
You know what I'm
because
saying?
if
Yo,
you don't
Cap,
know the tactics, you're gonna lose the
yeah,
war. Like
you
if you
gotta
don't,
know how. Look what they did, right? From the stories, they come over here, they settle. Boom, they don't know nothing about the land. They don't know how to hunt. They don't know how to grow shit. They don't know nothing. The Native Americans, or as they call them, the Pilgrims, they let them teach them how to grow shit. They let them teach them everything and do shit. And befriending them, met a couple of they women, and overnight, once they figured they had the game and knew how to do what they did, ambushed them. Y'all slave, we taking over. It's our shit. We got the muskets and the firepower,
And that's what happened.
right? And I hate to say it, if they wouldn't have made those initial steps, once again, I know it sounds fucked up. Y'all know what I'm gonna say. It wouldn't be what it is today. You know what I'm saying? I believe the so-called uh, Indian or Native American, I believe they just was more towards Latin and Mexican descent. Me personally, maybe they was Aztecs or some shit. 'Cause a lot of this shit on this side of it, 11 Western was all Mexico anyway. All the way up into Wyoming, Colorado, and all that shit, California, all that shit was Mexican territory that we brought. They sold the shit.
I even
You
go
know,
further than that, Wack. I think that like back then when like the earth was just one big landmass before it all broke apart, people was just walking over and migrating and shit. So like I feel like everybody came from one
that's a
central
long
region.
ass motherfucking walk, Brockster.
But it's migrations over thousands of years. So you know what I'm saying? You might start just
Long
100
walk.
miles and keep going. You know what I'm saying? You
Got
doing
a point.
one, then you settle for 100 years, then they keep moving, right? So and then once they do the breakoffs and shit like that, I feel like that's how you end up with all these people in all different regions and shit. And everybody look different based
I
on
think
the
the earth been
atmosphere
through
and the
many
weather
different
and shit.
changes.
Yeah,
Nigga,
the weather.
listen. The United States paid Mexico 15 million for the land it acquired from the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, which was
Mhm.
signed in 1848, which was some serious motherfucking money back then. Let's see, 15 million value 1848. Let's see what that would have been. That was a whole lot of bread.
Still was a steal though. We beat the
Uh,
shit out their ass for that.
15 million in 1848 is worth 598,672,784 today.
Oh yeah, they stole that.
Yeah, we bled them. We was smart for that, but it
Right.
ain't.
So, I mean, I heard about everything was connected, but see, when you stick to saying everything that's connected, then it's things in the Bible that be naming certain rivers and certain seas. So it's like, the earth has always been 75% water, 25% land mass. So, at the end of the day, what motherfuckers saying is the motherfuckers saying that under the United States of America right now is water up under us? Because if that's the case, if everything was connected, where the fuck the water was at? And the water should be up under everything then, right?
Nah, I just think it was like breaking off and pushing over and shit.
Well, where the water
Just
come
like
from?
through erosion and all kind of shit.
Where the
The
water
water
come
always
from?
been here. It's always been here.
So where the
It ain't
water
never
at
went
right
away.
now up under the United States? The water up under the whole United States? We sitting on water with
Nah,
flow?
but like when like when it's like those massive breakups, we don't know how that happened. That shit could have happened
That's
through
what I'm
like
trying to tell you.
androids. I mean,
I
it
just
could have
believe
happened through like
motherfuckers was put a fuck.
meteorites.
I mean, yeah, I believe I believe that dinosaurs existed at one time. I don't believe we always been here. I ain't no telling how this shit happened and what the fuck was going on and the unexplainable shit. I mean, I don't really
I
put a lot
know
of
that's the
time
tough
to it.
part. That's the part of
I don't
life.
put a lot of time to it. Really, what I'm pull Kobe up. What I'm trying to pay attention to was how the fuck I'm going to exist and what the fuck I can do so the people
Facts.
behind me is going could continue to exist, in a great way. You know what I'm saying? Let
Well,
me give you a
that's
thought
why
to
religion is
scare
there, bro.
yourself with, Brock. Let me give you a thought to scare yourself with. Everybody. I do it every day. Next time you sit down on the toilet to take a shit, you hear me, nephew?
I'm listening to
I
you.
want you to I want you to look over there where you got your toilet paper at, your roll of toilet paper, and imagine not having enough money to even have that right there. Cause the
Real.
lights is off. Think of that. See, that scared me.
Going
That
back to
that
broke.
scares me. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? That scares the fuck out of me.
That's my motivation, nigga. That's why I'm up getting to it right now.
Yeah.
Shit. Real tough. Nah, that's real shit. I mean, we really can't focus on the shit we can't explain. That's why I'm not
Nah,
huge
hell
on
no. It's
religion
good
and all that.
conversation, though.
I mean, it is. It's a brain stretcher and shit. But look, it's like you never gonna really all that shit theories. You'll never be able to
Yeah, we
prove it.
never
So it's
know because
like,
ain't nobody here to talk about. That's why the Bible in the Bible's the coldest manipulation nigga in the world because nobody, all thing they gonna say, you never make it if you have no faith. So if you
faith,
don't have
yeah,
faith, none of this gonna
faith,
happen,
faith, faith,
right?
faith.
You know that bitch ass nigga Frederick K.C. Price, walk by faith, not by sight. This nigga, I heard this nigga say, this nigga said, in order to
That's
come to
crazy.
my church, you gotta turn in where you work at. Let me automatically pull the money. The nigga said he got a different Rolls Royce, different color Rolls Royce for every day of the week, right? So I'm understanding the hustle, right? So I'm
It's a
like,
cold hustle, but it's
and
nasty.
you take this book and you manipulate it and you translate it in so many different ways because people out there want to be led. If I wanted to, I can go be a cold pass if I wanted to and fake it all the way to the end.
That's a fact.
People want to listen. They want to be led. They want some hope, some promise. They want to be able to, for you to talk to them and tell them what's going to happen in the key. And this, you know what I'm saying? And something to look forward to. You know, some of us use it as a humbling. Some of us use it. I think the Ten Commandments is a great way of how to live amongst others and honor and live amongst your neighbors. But you know, when it come to other shit, it's like, nigga, you just ain't finna get me with it. It's not gonna happen. I hear you, my nigga,
I
but
just always think about like how you say slavery, right? Black people or whatever you want to call us, we probably wouldn't have believed in the Bible if we never came over here and they didn't beat it into our brains. So
yeah,
with that
I
being
think we.
said, that
I don't
shit
know
kind of
what was
like
we
that
following,
turned me off.
Cap. What was Africa following? Because it wasn't Christianity. What was it following, baby?
Spiritual
Spiritual
shit, bro.
shit.
They was following, yeah,
If
like
they
the
had
Indian, like the
ifs,
natives here.
it's
I
like
know
called
one thing I
ifs.
would have followed. I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. Baby, you know the one thing I would have followed for real? That ass. I'd have followed that ass, bro.
It's like the
I
love
would have
preach.
followed that.
Ta.
Listen to me. I would have followed that. That was my favorite part about watching that 5 day series of Shaka Zulu, boy. Listen, boy, they had them sisters. Them sisters was out there, boy, the way they was supposed to be.
Oh yeah,
And
they
I
got
told
some things
myself,
out there.
I'm gonna get me one of them Zulu women one day. You know what I'm saying? Boy, that ass was sitting up, boy, they was
In the
sitting up before.
nude.
I said, I'm gonna get me one of them Zulu women one day. You understand? Now I did see you the other day on American Gangster. I saw you in the little Heron room when they was butt naked chopping it up. I saw the back of you,
Right.
right? You
Style.
know what I'm saying? But I would have definitely followed that ass. That's a fact. Boy, you could have led me into the depths of temptation. You hear me? Oh, I'd have walked in the Nile River full of serpents, huh? And I would have told you, Lord, baby, can you be my Jesus? I would have told you, oh my God, you are so nurturing. You are so nurturing.
Hey,
You're nurturing to my mind,
this nigga here, boy.
to my mind. Because it said in Ecclesiastics, it said in Ecclesiastes, those that have the eyes shall see.
Well, well.
Nigga here, boy.
I just made all that shit up, y'all. I don't know what it said. Ecclesiastes.
Hey, no, 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 don't stop,
Some
nigga.
nigga finna run with that.
You fool where I'm
Yo.
from.
Some nigga about to run with that
You
all
fool where
weekend.
I'm from.
Hey, boy, listen. Hey, have y'all ever, not the cussing pastor, it was another nigga about 10 years ago
He
used to
gonna
be on
say
the
not to
internet.
cut the pastor.
He's a light skinned nigga. And he would really be preaching, but cussing, like, but really
The
preaching.
nigga with the long hair. That
Yeah.
nigga played Tupac one time and started
Yeah, that
saying,
nigga, when that nigga come out, he be playing Tupac on his intro. He be like, look, but he really be preaching. L-
mm-hmm.
Like, I swear, somebody got to find that nigga. Bro,
You talking
KO,
about,
find that nigga on
He used to
YouTube.
be
This
on
nigga,
pub.
he,
He
he,
used to be on
he
public
talking about old
access
boy
Pretty
too.
much.
yeah,
he
but he
what?
was really your cat. I swear, no, look, he was really preaching though. But that nigga was preaching like he be like, look, check this out. He come out, Tupac be playing the shit. He be having his suit on.
Hey,
He come out. He
hey,
said, yeah. We here to talk about this bitch. Go to the book of Timothy, and he really be giving lessons.
Blood name Vincent Stewart.
Is that him? Pull that
Yeah.
nigga up. Vincent Stewart. He was my homeboy. Let me tell you what's crazy. He was my homeboy's mama boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I found out about him. That nigga, but he really, if you listen to him, Cap, I want you to hear him because you know the book. The nigga's really preaching from the book. He just like talking like, yeah, like the devil, the enemy. That's how he be preaching. But the nigga's really, like delivering a message from the Bible. Is that him? Yeah, let me see. Light skinned nigga with a ponytail?
Hey, Wack, you got
That's him. Yeah, that's that nigga. That's
yo
turn it
Wack,
on, baby.
I posted
yo
it
Listen,
Wack,
in the
this
chat.
Bill.
look,
Wack,
look. Then you shall cry and the Lord shall say, watch it.
Watch it. Look at it.
Nigga is burned out. We got to get one of where he really preaching. You see how he talk? Fucking devil. Nigga got to pay the tithes. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
burnt the fuck out.
That nigga is fried, bro. I discovered that nigga about 15 years ago, man. That nigga is. I used to be in my truck looking at that nigga like, this nigga, the world is a ghetto nigga. Yeah, that nigga's fried. So, like I said, when it comes to religion, they want with it. I don't knock they hustle. You do what you want with that. You know what I'm saying? And you better know what you listening to, what you hearing, and what you following. That's it. Cause Cap will get your ass over there, and he had Abraham, and some other hams your ass. He had your ass so confused. You didn't say you understand. You be like, nigga, you ain't understood him. Ain't that nigga talking about? And y'all both do it. Yeah.
I like using Cap to stir the pot. It's funny.
Yo, that nigga Cap will
Like Cap, what you think?
Abraham you, and say, you get it, huh? Praise God. Nigga don't know what this nigga talk about. Nigga just going with the flow, bro.
We be on some straight bullshit. I see Cap come in the room, bring him up. Hey Cap, what you think? Just go on mute.
But one thing about it, he know what he studied.
Mm-hmm.
The book, can't knock him. He knows the book. Now, how you see the book is another thing, but he know that motherfucker tell you that shit.
Somebody's definitely gonna argue with him. That's why I do it.
Now, my Muslim brothers, they should take a little more discipline because they gotta start understanding and how to read a whole nother language and all kind of stuff.
That's a
Because
fact.
the Quran is in Arabic, right?
Yeah, it's in Arab.
Yeah, so it take a whole nother type of discipline. That's one thing I know about that. If you want to be that, boy, you ain't no just knowing it. You gotta really apply yourself.
Yeah, you gotta start
Straight.
at a young age too. They start like at 3, 4.
Yeah, and then some of the words you got to know what the words mean. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be hearing some of my Muslim brothers talk. I be like, yo, man, I salute them, bro. They know how to pronounce certain shit. They know what it means. I be like, yo, he really applied himself to that.
Yeah, they be on the verbiage of words.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I had to hustle, my nigga. That shit was gonna take away time for me hustling. I took a little time to learn as much as Swahili as I needed to understand and communicate when we went to the homes. Other than
yo,
that
what
shit,
up, Wack?
Yeah, that Damu.
yeah, other than that
Yo,
shit,
what
yeah,
up, Wack? It's Fishville.
That's who?
Fishville.
How many times you gonna announce yourself, bro?
Fisherville. What's up, Fisherville? You been
Hey,
fishing lately, nigga?
your boy, hey, they keep muting me on this shit.
Okay, well, that's the team. They muting you for a reason, but what's up?
What's on with this here?
I don't know what's going on with this here. You sound like that nigga we were just listening to.
Shit, man.
What's up, homie? Are you the devil? I see them demonic eyes you got on your PTR. Are you
Yeah,
coming in
man.
here? Are you coming in here to cast upon us evil,
Nah, nigga.
evil.
Nah.
Evil is spelled live in reverse. We rebuke you in the name of the Father, the Son, and this motherfucking AR with this stick. We
I'm not
rebuke
on
you.
that.
You
I'm
hear
not
me?
on that.
Don't be coming up in here Fisherville with them evil
I'm
demonic
not on
eyes in
that.
your PTR as if you think you're gonna intimidate and infuriate us. Huh?
I'm not on that.
Do you
Fisherville,
understand what we
Fisherville.
saying? Okay? We have two guys that work for the fire department. We shall extinguish you and your flame. I'm Fisherville. What's up, dog?
Yeah, don't drop him, man.
Somebody
I guess you
shot
don't
him.
want to
Nah,
troll
stop.
no more.
Nah, somebody
Stop
shot him.
dropping
Stop
it,
shooting him.
shooting it, and
See,
then I
y'all
lit
gonna
this
piss
nigga
off
up
the
like
media
4
team.
times.
The media team gonna get mad at you, nigga. They gonna be like, nigga,
I keep killing the
y'all
guy.
getting up the content. Oh, Fisherville.
Stop dropping blood.
Who the fuck is Fisherville? Why he coming here like I know who he is?
I don't know.
McNass. Is that the nigga from UK?
Yeah, that's not an Aussie
Nah,
guy.
Australia.
That's our
Ozzy.
Aussie
Nah,
Yeah.
brother.
Ozzy.
That's our Aussie
I,
brother.
Yeah.
I said, didn't you take your weird ass over there with the ops?
Fuck
Uh
no.
oh.
Nah, McNass, you sure?
Fam,
Who's the
I'm
nigga from the UK? Who's the nigga used to be in late night from the
No,
UK? That nigga.
that's the you talking about Loki or
talking
something?
about
Oh, you
smooth.
talking about that
Oh,
fucker?
Loki. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
No,
not
he ain't
Loki.
talking
Smooth.
about
Oh,
Loki. He
okay.
talking
Not
about
Loki.
McNass, nigga.
No, he talking
Oh,
McNass
about
did
smooth,
run the
bro.
first
McNass,
time,
you was
nigga.
over there, man?
That
Who's
nigga
the,
did
Fuck
run the
who
first
used to
time.
be in the late
He
night?
talking about smooth, Wack, smooth.
He
That's
talking about that
smooth.
nigga
Yeah,
from
Okay,
Sweden.
yeah, smooth, smooth.
that's smooth. I knew
No,
it
he
was
talking
one
about
of
the
them
dude from
funny.
Sweden.
I
Cause
knew it was one
McNass
of
been
you
kicking it
different
with us in the
sounding.
late night.
I know it was one of you different sounding scoundrels.
McNass was the one that was talking shit that time, and you cussed his ass out. He was like, well, he started saying some shit in the UK. That shit was funny
McNass,
as a
man, because I
motherfucker.
knocked out his kangaroo. Nigga, I knocked his kangaroo out, nigga. That's it. I
His
whooped
Damu
your
kangaroo.
ass, nigga. That's it. You mad because it was American that did it. You know what I'm saying? What's up, McNass? Where you been, bro?
I'm here.
Hmm?
I'm always here.
He's
I
been
ain't heard
around.
you, nigga. I ain't heard you, bro. I was looking for you, McNass.
I'm always here. I'm always listening. Sometimes it's just good to be observant and listening to the
Yeah, that's
convo.
Tell
right.
Blood about them Damu
McNabb be around.
kangaroos.
Oh. Hey, nigga, I seen one kangaroo squabbling in there. He was a big ass kangaroo. They showed a big ass kangaroo about a month ago on Instagram. I was like, God damn.
Nigga, you know they got
That,
Damu kangaroos?
that nigga was a Shaquille O'Neal looking kangaroo.
I've been telling
That
us a lot.
motherfucker was big. Big ass tail. I'm like, God. Yo, Big Mac, you like what do they call them huge kangaroo? They got a name for them?
Yeah, red kangaroos. Red kangaroos.
What they call them?
Red kangaroos. Red.
Rib?
Like
Like
red. Big
RIP?
red. Yeah, big red.
Red like Damu.
Yeah,
Red
Damu red.
kangaroo. That mother was big, bro. That nigga was. I'm like, God, go all the way up, but shit, we something about that shit. The powers that be say, oh no, don't you let us down here. Them niggas get to doing shit. So, but that water, I believe this shit down there. They showed was it a whale or a shark? They say this from the
Shark.
1800s. It's crazy shit. But I'm trying to figure out, well, nigga, how y'all know how old? Maybe because of the way he looked. I don't know, but I believe that, all this shit, eventually we gonna flood out. All that shit just gonna do what it do. Cause one thing about that water, once it takes over and it's over something, that's it. You see the Titanic? That mother still down there looking like a little Lego, a little toy.
See that submarine? Remember that submarine? The one that fucking exploded
That
down?
motherfucker didn't make it.
Some parts are not meant to be discovered. They're just meant to be left alone.
That kangaroo in your PTR, Wack, that's Roger.
That nigga got
Yeah.
a name?
He
That's
said
actually his
that
name,
nigga
Roger.
Yo, who
Roger.
brought the cussing pastor to the app?
That one lady.
What was her name?
Damn, I forgot her name.
Are you about to get Blood in here?
We had him already in late nights for a couple hours.
That was him?
Yeah, nigga, cousin pastor was on
Yeah,
here with us for about 2 hours. He got to talking about
I
fucking
remember
everything.
that.
What
Together.
pastor was you just listening to?
No,
That
no,
was
no, 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 that wasn't him. The real cousin pastor we know from the internet. What? Who was that that brought?
That one lady, she lived in Memphis. Damn, what was her name?
Where Reese at? Reese might know that lady.
I don't remember.
You don't remember the lady that brought the cousin pastor? Remember he said he fucked her mom and said he'll fuck her too.
Yeah, I remember him being on here, but I don't remember who brought him.
What happened to
Andreas
her?
knows the lady
She
name.
got packed up.
She used to be in late night.
Oh, oh, Drea, she ain't come back. She might be mad at us.
I think she had to work today. She said she took off yesterday.
Uh,
We got audio
yeah. What you need?
at the top. Y'all know Tyson and Jake Paul. They fighters this weekend, and yeah, niggas is putting $1 million on a fight. So we can listen to the audio. Then I want to hear y'all how y'all feel about it.
Hold on. It's doing that bullshit again.
I'm shaking hands. You said, Mike, how much you want to bet? He said he's good. That's what I thought, bitch made. How much? As much as you're willing to lose, brother.
More than 1 million. I'll give you.
Deal.
Deal.
How much you want to bet?
How much you want to lose?
Bro, but the time I spent taking a shit is how much you make in your whole life, buddy. Shut the fuck up. How much you want to lose?
Whatever.
$1 million, deal. We got 1 million here, 1 million here.
Okay.
Come on, put your money where your mouth is. How much money? Exactly. How much money?
I don't speak English.
Exactly. How much money? A ring, deal. Let's go. I'm following up on all this shit. $1 million? $1 million? $20 right here. That's what I thought.
Do you want to bet your purse?
Yeah, let's bet the purse. Deal.
Yeah. Well played. Well played.
And I'm sending out contracts too.
The stakes have just been raised.
I'm not gonna lie, J. Paul might get that nigga Tyson.
Yeah, he
Dog.
too confident for me. It
Yeah, he might.
shut
He
up.
might. Sheesh.
If he can make
Off the
it
time,
past the first
undefeated.
and second round, I think he got a shot. But Tyson's taking him out in the first or second.
Get
That's
the
Tyson.
fuck out of here,
Alright,
KO. Get the
alright.
fuck out of here.
We
You
gonna
stop.
see.
You want to bet on it?
Nope.
Alright, that's what I thought. Smart business, man. Smart decision.
I am gonna put some bread with the sports book on Tyson though. I like the odds.
I definitely put some on Jake Paul. I ain't gonna lie. That shit is.
What's the odds
I
for
wonder who the underdog is. I wonder what the odds are.
Tyson's the underdog.
Oh man.
Then they
You know
got
the odds
Tyson
though?
as the underdog.
Yeah, Paul is 180. Tyson's plus 280.
So Paul is his favorite.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna make your money back, whatever you put on him. But you put some money on
I've
Tyson.
been watching Tyson train, bro, and I see the Tyson I've been studying for the first
Yeah, but he's
14
not the same
fights.
Tyson, bro. We keep having the same debate. Y'all still got that
All he
mindset
needs
like
is his
Tyson is
strength,
that dude,
his
bro.
stamina, and his punching power. That's it.
Oh my goodness. How
He
you know
takes
his
Paul
punching
out in
power
the first.
hasn't
He get the
decreased?
right touches on Paul the first 2 rounds.
Man,
His
come on,
mental's
KO.
gone, and he gonna knock that nigga out.
How you know he
Tyson,
still got that same power? All you
what?
see is
This nigga
videos.
motherfucking dropped his sparring partner. You feel me? With a
His
body
sparring
shot
partner
with
was
a
old.
vest on.
It was old.
Body shot with a vest, my nigga. Come
Bro,
on.
listen, bro. That power
partner
ain't the
was
same,
50.
bro. Yeah, that
His
partner was
sparring
50,
partner
bro.
is not old.
Yeah, man. I
He's
don't know if
50.
Tyson gonna pull this one out.
Man, that nigga
Alright.
He's
old,
50.
KO. Come
This
on.
nigga old, bro. Come
Now,
on.
if it go past the second round, y'all might have action. But I think Tyson taking him out.
Tyson might not make it
round.
past the second round.
Okay. I
I'm just
Jake got a
saying,
little
bro.
bit of
You,
power in that right hand though.
yeah,
I'm
he
not
do.
taking nothing away from Jake. You feel me? Because if he comes in it and he boxes with Tyson and plays the right defense, he got action. But if he go in there trying to slug with Tyson, he gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Bro, the
I don't.
movements ain't gonna be the
I still don't
same, bro.
understand why y'all still keep thinking that that Tyson don't have what, like, he ain't who he is. This is crazy to me. I still don't
He
get it. I
was,
understand who
Bridget.
Jake
He
Paul is.
was.
It's
No,
the
no, no.
age
No,
factor
no, no.
for me. That's all.
I don't care. I know. I understand that, but you got to know who people are. You can't just keep doing that, playing off because they old. I mean, they
No, we
older.
can't.
Yeah,
I
You
got a
can't.
Tyson's a
question
Y'all
for you,
can't
skeleton
keep
Bridget.
doing
jump right
that.
Can I
now.
ask Bridget a question?
I,
Yeah, go ahead, say
That's
that.
a
go
different
ahead.
type of old.
You think Michael Jordan could suit up for the Bulls right now and be an
No, no,
All
no,
Star?
no.
That's
Hold
different.
on.
That's
Let me tell
different.
you why. Okay, let me tell you why. No, he cannot suit up with the Bulls right now because he ain't been practicing. He ain't been in. He has not been in practice.
So
So you
even if
think
he
with a little
practice,
bit
he
of
can't.
practice he
He's
Yeah.
not
could?
been in practice. No, he's not been in practice. I can't. He can't suit up with no Bulls or no nothing. He has not been in practice.
I'm gonna say
Did
no
you
because
watch the
basketball
And
Tyson
is a
then let
Roy
me
different
tell you,
Jones fight?
sport.
it's different. Oh, go ahead. I thought they were talking to me or you.
Yeah, let
I'm
her
sorry.
finish, y'all. Let her finish. Go ahead, Bridget. Finish.
Because I mean, he can't do it. I mean, he can't do it at his age, and he has not been in practice. It'd be different if he was. We could see him on like balling every day, and he was on, and was balling, and yeah, he still got it. Yeah, no, Tyson is a different kind of animal. Y'all got to understand who you dealing with, though. Is he a different kind of animal? See, he's acting calm right now. Look, I'm watching him. He's acting calm right now. He's like, yeah, okay, this is great. This is a great thing. But when he get knocked out, what y'all gonna say then? When when J Paul get knocked out, what y'all gonna say? Y'all gonna be like, oh, ooh,
I mean, but
we didn't
Bridget,
expect that.
If he does
Brid-
that,
Brid-
I'm gonna buy you Chick-fil-A, Brit.
make
I'm
it two
waiting on
Chick
the
Wait,
Fil
who
A.
first
said
Make
that?
it
December
two.
Wait, who said
Make it
parlay.
that?
two
That
Chick
was
Fil A.
BJ.
Who, BJ? Oh, okay. I love Chick Fil A. Okay, all
I'm just
right.
saying he didn't knock out Roy Jones, so
No,
Hey,
he did not.
if
He
they
did
put a
not. But
first
he
or
was out
second
of
round
practice.
parlay, take the bet
Okay,
on
let me
and
that.
let me
Roy
give you the
Jones is
example.
old.
He couldn't
Okay,
knock out Roy
okay.
Jones.
And
His
there was a no
matches was
knockout
he couldn't
clause
knock
in
out.
there.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
you
it
That
was a
was
no
mean?
them at
knockout.
30%,
Yeah,
man.
it was a no knockout clause, and he hadn't
Hmm.
been in practice for. But he still works out. You got to remember, he still works out. He's still up to par.
Miss
Yeah.
Bridget, let me interject. For that, it's
Who
like
is Miss
when you
Bridget? What?
I mean, I,
She don't
Daniel,
like
who
the
the
bitch
you
part.
think you is? Like, come
my
on.
bad, Bridget. My bad.
Thank
My
you.
bad.
Like,
My bad. I'm trying to be all cordial
let
and
them
shit.
them youngins say that. But go
All right.
ahead.
Well, anyways, though, when you sparring, you feel me? You go at like 30%, 50%, 75%, or 100% like you in a match. But Roy Jones and Tyson was literally a 30% sparring match. Like
Exactly. I understand that.
you can't go off of that.
Because it's
But you
two
can't.
old men.
You also got to remember too that
It was
he
charity.
had. You got to also remember. Let me turn this shit off. You got to also remember too that he hadn't been in practice, not as far as boxing and sparring and stuff like that, for over like maybe 20 years when that happened, over 5 years ago. He's still in shape, yes. He still goes to the gym, yes. But does he is training for a fight? No. What are we talking? Okay, all
He's
right.
definitely
I'm gonna
trained
let
for Jake Paul.
Friday gonna tell it. Sports Center gonna be open on Friday.
He's
We gonna see
definitely
what's going.
training for Jake Paul
We gonna
for
see what's
sure.
happening.
We got the other fight on Saturday too.
That's
That's gonna
tomorrow.
be. It's gonna be wild.
My heart's with Mike, but my boxing brain is with Jake.
Is Jake a boxer or a slugger?
He's a YouTuber that
His
turned boxer.
his fucking right hand is something different.
I'm
From
Nah,
what
asking,
nah,
Von
nah.
Dell.
is
Fuck that,
Jake
Jill. You
Paul
gotta
a
take a side,
boxer
Jill.
Anybody who tells
or
you
is he
Jake
a
can fight.
slugger?
That's
He
I'm
ain't
not
no
denying
superior
he can't.
fighter, but
I'm
Jake can
not
fight.
denying that. I'm not denying that he can't fight. And
We're talking
I've
about
seen Jake Paul's
boxing.
fights.
We're
I'm not
At
talking
50,
denying that
about
he can't
fight.
fight.
at
But
58
you
years old,
When
Tyson
I'm
is in
talking,
better shape
see,
than
I
Jake Paul
asked
right
that
now.
question because boxing and actually fighting is
At
two different
58
things. Like
years old.
fighting's more like MMA, but boxing is a technical, smart man sport. And why I say if he goes in there
thank you,
trying to
Xavier.
slug. with fucking with Mike Tyson, he's going to get knocked out because that is Mike Tyson knows he's old. He knows
You
all
gotta
his
pick a
last fight.
side.
Hold on, his last fights weren't so great. So this man in his mind has an opportunity to reclaim the legacy he's supposed to have and go out on top. Second, the way he's been training, I see the old Tyson. His body mass is bigger. He's in shape. He's punching harder than he was punching them first
Keyword
That's a
old.
fights I
fact.
studied.
That's a fact.
So
The
it's like
more the
all
body
he needs
mass you
to
got,
do.
the faster you're gonna
Listen, let me
gas out.
finish. All he needs to do is give Jake Paul the right touches, and now he has the fight where he wants it. Jake Paul is not a boxer, and he's going against a veteran
What?
boxer. Jake Paul is a slugger. So
Man.
if he goes in and he plays the right defense, he does what everybody else did that last year with Tyson. They clutch, they hold, they keep their head under his chin. He might have a chance. He'll tire him out. But if he goes in trying to go 1-2 with that nigga, he gonna get laid the fuck out. It's just what it is.
And can I
So
say one more
KO,
thing, KO?
go ahead. Go
Mr.
ahead.
KO.
What's happening?
She laughed after that one.
Tyson is going. If Tyson get in his bag and get to go to his old place and get to an old crazy his old place, he gonna knock that boy out. I'm telling you. If
Mike
he if
Tyson
he
is in
could
a
just
dark place.
if he get into his little dark little if he get in his little dark place, oh my God, it's gonna.
Miss Bridget,
I went. Look, I went to a fight. I went to go get popcorn. Came back. He done knocked the. I'm like, damn.
That was in
but what
We
makes
spent
'89.
His
all
but
this
what
his
money.
makes
first
We
seven
spent
fights
all this
did
money.
not go
I
past the
went to use the
third round.
bathroom and get some
Hey, can I say
Yeah,
something?
popcorn.
but what makes y'all think
Came
The
he can
back
only
and
reason
change?
the
he done
fights
not.
did
It
go
was
that
over.
far is because these held him the whole
Who said
goddamn
it? To
time.
say
yo?
something?
Did
Go
y'all
ahead.
see the interview where he said, "Mike, you think I'm nothing? I gotta go out there and prove myself to my kids." That nigga's gonna kill Jake
Oh, that's
Paul,
a
nigga.
wrap.
That nigga Mike Tyson is
That's a
crazy.
wrap.
That
Yeah, love. This shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy, boy.
yo,
That,
Hey,
yo,
Wack, when you say,
yo,
hey,
did he
Wack,
slap